Hi, this is Jeff Muchmore, and today we're going to talk about settings and customizations in Echo Relationship Management. So, as an administrator of Echo RM, you have access to a number of items that are going to help customize the system to work for you and your organization. From things as simple as changing the color that designates the users in the system to changing the text of the emails that go out to advise your customers that they've got an invoice in the message. You can customize those things in Echo, and I will show you how in this video. So the first thing is users. Maybe this looks a little too much like Christmas for you. You've got a red user and a green user. You're perhaps wondering where that comes from. When you go ahead and you set up your users initially, one of the things you do is you assign them an appointment color, and that appointment color is going to indicate that user on your calendar. And you can customize that both at the time when you set up the user and also by clicking on the username and going into the appointment color dialog box, and now we can set something up and change that appointment color. Oops, we've got something that looks a little bit too close to that appointment color already, so we're going to change that up a little bit more, maybe something a little bit more, a little darker there. And now we're going to know that Jack Smith, user 1, is this indigo blue. And then when we go back to the calendar over here, instead of the red and green, which that was tomorrow's actually, you'll see that those appointments are now, Jack's appointments are now indicated in this indigo blue. Other settings. Up here in the left-hand corner it says Echo. If you were to go to your invoices, you would also see the invoice icon. Here says Echo, as well as your print invoice copy here is going to say that. So if you want to go and change this to customize it for your business, and of course you would want to do that, click in the settings area here, and here you can actually upload your own personalized icons. There are some other things that you can do here that are very key. There's setting your business address, so that, for example, if the Google Maps on the appointments pages don't come up with something because that address doesn't exist, or that particular customer doesn't have an address yet, instead of that map falling into the middle of the ocean, you want it falling closer to your business. So you can go ahead and set that up to match up with your business location. Here you're going to set the company name, you're going to set your default tax rate, you're going to set the subject of the email that goes to a customer indicating that they have an invoice. The invoice number, so for example, if you're coordinating this with another system like QuickBooks and you're at invoice number 1028, you would say that you want the next Echo invoice to also be invoice number 1028. Do you require your customers to get a signature when on their invoices? Just type in true or false. Here are your invoice terms, so whatever you put here is what's going to appear on the bottom of your invoices, and your company phone number goes here. And additionally, from a settings standpoint, this is the actual email that's going to go out with your invoices. You can customize this here. You can remove you can change the shading to a different shading if you'd like to. Remove the shading completely. Change that to green. Set this to bold and set this to italic. This is your full customization. One thing you probably almost 100% want to include is you want to embed a link to the actual invoice itself, and that's done by adding three asterisks, the term URL, and another three asterisks there, and you can see it. So there's a note up top there. So whatever you want to say in your invoice that goes out to your customer, your invoice email, do this here and go ahead and hit save. And then going back to the first thing I was going to show you, say your company is actually called Emojico. So let's say that's the name of the company. So this is going to be, we're Emojico, and of course we're not going to have an Echo RM invoice. We're going to have an Emojico invoice. So from over here, we're going to go ahead and save those, and want to go ahead and find our icons here, and here they are. So we've got an Emojico orange border and just a regular Emojico. Let's set our main logo, which is the logo that appears throughout the navigation areas of Echo, we'll set that as our regular Emojico icon. Find it, upload it, and then go ahead and we're going to set our invoice logo to be the orange border logo. It says successfully loaded. Once we refresh, you're going to see now our happy little Emojico icons are throughout our system, and any of the pages that we go to, we're going to see the Emojico icon up here on the upper left hand corner. It's going to live with us. If you go over to the invoice, I've added that separate icon with the orange border on the invoice itself, as well as on the print invoice. You will see the Emojico, the icon that you selected. The tax rate, which was set back in the settings area that I showed you, is going to be set at time that the invoice is created. So if we set a tax rate, everything from here on forward is going to indicate the new tax rate. So you can also see that the name of the company changed. If we had changed the phone number, that would change as well. Our invoice terms are down here. Those are the invoice terms that were set up in the settings page. And for example, here I require a signature, and if we go ahead and just capture that signature, set this as final. If we did not require a signature, when you went to an invoice, you would not see the signature page here. So if you go back here and you set this signature to false, save it, and then when you create a new invoice, then it's going to not require a signature on that invoice. And you'll see here the signature, not even a place anymore to put the signature. Those signatures are not required of the customers any longer. So those are basic settings in Echo RM. And as always, we hope you found this video informative. Any questions that you have, please feel free to visit us at EchoRM.com. We've got some web forms you can request information from us, or you can contact us directly by phone. And we look forward to hearing from you as always. Thank you and have a great day.